Okay, welcome in everybody. I'm going to be doing the NA now. This is still Jacket, Florida over here. As you can see, got all the garage. This is our little gift tank. Let me get rid of the vehicle filters here so we can actually see it. The Striv M31. Your lovely tier 3. Thanks for being a player, I guess. Yeah. Where's the explanation? Yeah, this is where I started. I claimed my resources from the ship and a couple of friends. Got my boxes. Renamed the village. So if you want to know, Sunny Circus is going to be our NA, and Sunny Cuckooville will be for the EU. That's just kind of my little play on having kind of a Florida theme to the holiday ops this year. So I'm going to try to go for. But we're doing the same thing. I got 160 boxes. Boom. There you can see 40, 40, 40, 40. I'm going to start at the bottom with the ones that are off because my camera is blocking the view. So large magic box, opening animation on, 5 at a time, please. Thank you. Go. We're going to find out if the box RNG holds up on the NA. Cromwell A, got that little tier 5. Nice. Otherwise, yeah. I kind of like this celestial banner. I'm curious how much that sticks up off a tank. Oh, we get the monorail. You like that Simpsons song about the monorail, right? Cue it. Just insert it, you know? All right. What are we doing? Gold standards, decorations. So not nearly as good of a start on the NA for sure. I mean, EU blew me out of the water. Like, was it first 5 boxes? We had both the style plus one of the top end tanks. Okay, we're getting more of the stocking stuffers. We got the little R35, which we got, I don't know, 30 of on the EU. I'm joking, but it was a frequent flyer in the compensations on the EU. Okay. Now, fair warning for NA, I cannot get anything. I don't even know if I didn't look at the box. I still forgot to check like the list. If there's premiums that are not new, can't get them. As far as I know, I have everything except for one, and I've never seen Wargaming give it away, and I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want them to give it to me. All right. $750, $500. So some gold here and there, but really not doing too hot on the NA so far. Or at least the magic boxes have not been very magic. Oh, I spoke. 40 boxes of each type. So we are under the max or guarantee. But this is a style for the BZ, right? Yes. Hey, I can actually look at the things though. We can check out what these look like actual, in the garage. Because I do have a BZ75. I do have, what's the other one? Kunzenpanzer, CS. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have everything that has a style for it. Thanks to the free tech tree thing, I took one of the 2 lines where I was only missing the tier 10. I sold tier 6 to tier 9. Hey, it's the CS63 style for Captain Taito, right? This is Kunzenpanzer. This is Kunzenpanzer, right? Look at the tank. Pay attention. Yes, that's our Captain Taito style. I don't care what it's called. That's Captain Taito. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch your WoT monthly video or the WoT mainstream on Twitch and ask Captain Taito when he's hosting one of those about owls. Oh, here we go. Maximum boxes before guarantee reward 10. So, okay, NA has not gone well. We've gone through 40 boxes, 1/4 of the way through. Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, and Tier 5. Yes. Our 2 styles. Nice. A month of premium time. So I'm 25% of the way through, and I have 1/3 of the premium time. There's a lot of premium account time in this one by comparison to the EU, at least right now. I'm going to compare results so we can see my EU luck versus my NA luck. You know, why not? Oh, here we go. Get the tank. This is before the guarantee. This was 40 through 45. So just before the guarantee would have kicked in. Oh, lovely, lovely. The crocodile. I don't know how to pronounce it. Crocodile in Italian, Spanish. You know, I'm sorry, I just say crocodile. The Spanish people who live in Florida say it the other way. Okay? I hear it a lot, but I can't. I'm not a Spanish speaker, okay? I know like colors, numbers, you know, a little bit to get me by when I have to speak to somebody in Spanish a little bit, but you know, just not a language I learned. I didn't have a need. I do want to learn more of it. It would be, you know, languages I would love to learn would be Spanish for practicality, Italian just because, I don't know, Italian just sounds amazing to me. Oh yeah, Chinese, but not Mandarin. I'm forgetting the term now. Cantonese? Is that the right one? I don't know. But yeah, there's some ones, but yeah, never gonna bother with it really. I learned English. I did German. Had a year of French in school when I couldn't take either, or couldn't take German. But yeah, I was largely focused on German because my older German relatives did not speak English, and I wanted to be able to talk to my family, you know? That was important to me. That was where I used to get in trouble in school. New tank right away. Okay. Maybe my box RNG is warming up. Roger Louis, oh, my light tank. Okay. I stand corrected immediately. The first 2 tanks on the NA that I got were the main 2 I was interested in. The light tank and the crocodile. I'm happy. I do want all the tanks, but those were like the cherry on top of the sundae, you know? Gold amounts and stuff. All right. Sorry, I got George Michael in my ear. Nope. Oh, it was almost over anyway. By the time I realized what was driving me nuts. Melekiki Maka. 1,000. Nice. 500,000 credits in there as well. I have a feeling this one's going to be not as good. It's definitely not looking too hot. What'd I do? Oh, we've gone halfway. And I have 2 of the top end. We have a 29 box limit to getting another one. So NA is definitely not going like the EU was because of the EU. All right. Halfway. Yeah, not as much gold, I don't think. We think we were at 28,000, so slightly less there. I don't remember how many credits we were at halfway through. Okay. Yeah, I don't think NA is going as well as the EU did. So, oh, opening 5 of these. I meant to open the next ones down, but that's all right. We're going to open them all either way, so. Compensation for that Skoda. Nice. Little 950 gold bonus. Back to the large boxes. This is what I want. These ones. The Christmas boxes. I could save them for Christmas, but that's not the point. We're going to do 160 boxes versus 160 boxes. That was my concept for today. EU versus NA. My box RNG. There it is. Yep. All right. Forgot my tea. Yeah, these boxes on the NA are definitely on their own class here. All right. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. $750, $500. Oh, we're going to World of Warplanes again. And we got another comp. This cracks me up. I'm bringing a propeller over. Oh, man. Chipmunk song. Christmas time is near. Time for joys and time for cheer. Oh, I can do that, can't I? Sorry, couldn't resist. Opportunity to use the chipmunk voice there. Law of the Jungle 3. Ah, Rheinmetall's got a style now. Cool. Happy days. A flip wagon. Ooh. Tank, 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 tank. That's good. We were, I think, halfway from the guarantee. Okay. What do we got? This is the TBT. Okay. I'm gonna say it's like the one I've seen the least of. Literally, like I saw that name pop up when I was on EU and I went, oh yeah, that's a thing. And I've seen like everybody cover these tanks, but I don't know if I slept through it, like just didn't pay attention really. But I really did not see any coverage on that TBT tank, so we'll check them out. We're gonna look at all this stuff. This video will be a little bit longer than the other one because we're gonna do box opening. We're gonna compare the results of my EU versus my NA, same amount of boxes opened, and we got the sexy Strider. I'm just not bothering with the names. Okay, sorry. Like I said, I only know a couple languages. I appreciate that everybody has their own language, and they sound amazing. Speak them. I love hearing them. I love hearing accents. I really do. And I love hearing foreign languages. They really do. Sorry, I don't speak them all. Somebody makes a babble fish for me, and I could just, stick a little fish in my ear and whatever. Hitchhiker's Guide, if you're wondering what I'm referencing there. The babble fish is the thing that lets everybody speak to everybody. Anyway, compensation. Ooh, 1300. What was that? T something T115. Oh, the tier 5. Okay, not bad. I guess on the other side of that, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know what the what should we call it? The investment, I guess, would be. But I just thought about that. You have tier 10s in these boxes. Yeah, people are going to get inflated. Just some gold. Oh, yeah, we got a tropical thing, all right? Root Paradise Kitchen. All right. I'll go for our village, I think. Yes, I'm going to try to do Florida theme to a lot of things now. I've started to kind of, I'm going to try to more embrace me just being me, essentially, with the channel and my goals. You know, I'm not, if anyone's ever wondering, I don't do the YouTube and the Twitch and all this stuff. I don't care about getting famous, making money and that crap. I'm just having a good time. It's a fun hobby. And I'm hopefully being somewhat informative, hopefully helping people out there. That's the bottom line goal, I think. Have a nice community where hopefully we support each other and help each other out. And that's where, look. Okay, a little bit of stiff soreness there. I can't reach across yet. Like this arm, no problem, right around my neck, right? But this one doesn't, I can't get it tight. In here, it doesn't want to fold, and in the back, it doesn't want to fold. So that's the physical therapy that I've been working on, basically. There's a machine, nurses coming to get rid of it. That helped me get this all back. I couldn't do this before, by the way, if anyone's wondering. I couldn't, like, my arm would be stuck about, parallel to the ground. And that's why I was, oh, gone for so dang long. That's all right. We'll come back. We'll do more stuff. I'm sorry, just having a little moment here. I'm feeling good. I'm opening boxes. Got a nice cup of Earl Grey. Just a little touch of cream in there. Oh, our tar feature style. This is the one that confuses me so bad. Like, here's a style for a tank that already had a style, and it looks very similar, in my opinion, to the original style, or at least the style that I have. I don't know how many styles there are for the tar feature. I guess I'd look into that or something, but I guess if it's out there, I should have it on the NA. There's not much I'm missing on the NA. Like styles, occasionally, sure, but almost every time I'm in one of those tabs in the game, and it's like green check mark, you have this for all the vehicles, all the styles, whatever you can get. 750, one thing of gold. So yeah, this is not gone as well, but I'll be happy with what we got. Looks like we're getting enough gold out of everything and a compensation for that arch. Whoa. Oh. That was a jump. I have a Christmas playlist, and I guess I need to smooth that out. There was a jump from one track to the next that just jolted my head. All right. Let me scroll down. Let's just pick something else to. It's just for, my mind, my atmosphere. I am listening to my Christmas list while I'm opening boxes. Ooh, nice. Another Bing Crosby. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. If I sing it, maybe. Oh, did I actually just summon something? Oh, that's right. This is the CS63 style that I was thinking of. All right. So we got another style, another little R. These things just fly. I mean, it's the same. 5 boxes, right? We got one there. We got one there. I don't know. I feel like the tracker was different. I'll have to go back. I forgot to look at last year's video in between things here, but getting a tank. And just the Jagdpanzer E90. Didn't add an extra 0 this time. E900. That comes later. All right. Well, 22 total. Crocodile. Leo. Oh, we are missing some, aren't we? There's another tier 10. Ooh. Ooh, 160 is a fail for the NA, wasn't it? Oof. Let me open up the thing. I don't know why. Oh, I was looking at the 2025 on the tool over here, the Holiday Ops loot tool. All right, so for 160 boxes, here we are going. Crocodiles, yes. BZT-70, there we go. That's what I'm missing there. Roget Liu, TBT, Jagdpanzer, the Stride Sexy we got. The toys, all the toys. Boom, 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 boom. All right, 58,200 gold. So we ended up, I think, about 500, 400, somewhere in there. Less than the EU, I think. Could be wrong. Oh, I'm glad I noticed that. I was on my EU account on the index. If you don't know, you can link your accounts like me, you have EU and NA and Asia. You can link them all on the index, so you can just flip the things around. There we go. So that's now blank. All right, let me bring you guys over so you can see it. Looks like I need to scroll a little bit. All right. So you guys can see all the fields while I fill them in. So we missed, and there you go. It is 22,500. I missed that before. So he has the amounts. There you go. You get 1,500, 1,300, 950, 500, 500. So the two are 500s, 6,000, 10, 11, 8, 8. Huh. All right. But yeah. So yeah. Sorry. So we missed the BCT. We got all the rest of this. Okay, Chroma, all the little toys are yes. The gold amount is 58200. So yeah, that's 450 less than on the EU. We only made 9 million credits. That's not good either. Just curious. All right. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. I got rid of the 9 too. I missed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, my eyes are not focusing on this right. 3 and 3. Okay, cool. And the premium days, 122. We have like a month more in premium days. Wait a minute. What? Better than top. Wait, did I put in too many zeros somewhere? Why is it? Why are you? I cannot be better missing a top tier tank like that, right? I'm not. Something's not right. There's no way. 9 million credits. 1, 3, and 3. Yep, that's the right amount. I was just now. Can I put a comma in here? No, I can't. Top 0%. Better than 100%. How is it saying something's not right? Shouldn't it be telling me maybe it just has no data for the NA? Oh, currently calculating for 3 boxes. Oh, that would help. I didn't see when I changed it, changed how many boxes as well. Okay, so there we go. Sorry, all new to this. This is skills all day absolute box thing. Trying to figure this out as we go. All right, anyway, back to my numbers and stuff now. Currently calculating for 160 boxes. That was slightly important to get that corrected there. Top 93%. No. Okay. I was on the wrong box setting. Gotcha. 9,000. 1, 2, 3, 9 million. All right. So not horrible, but this is where we ended up for 160 on the NA versus the EU. We're better than 37%. We're in the bottom half of the the curve. Definitely missing this BZT. That's definitely, massive. Yeah, 30% if I click just that vehicle. And yeah, I need to find my screenshot of the EU. Here it is. All right, so EU, we had all the vehicles. So yeah, this we didn't get on the NA. We did 58650 on the EU. So yeah, 450 more gold on the EU. 10.8 million in credits, so 1.8 million more in credits. The NA, for whatever reason, we've got a month more premium days, which between my 2 accounts, or I should say between 3 accounts, I do have an Asia account as well. I just don't really. My Asia is completely free to play. Like small, very small investment. I got like a couple tier 6 premiums or something on it back before. But basically, the Asia account is largely for me to be able to play with Asia players and do giveaways to Asia. Hopefully, had problems with that particular server a few times. I don't know what it is with the Asia server, but they don't like allowing gifting or something. I don't know. But yeah. So NA is definitely not as good. We were top 28%, at least at the time. Guess we can go back, right? So if we switch up at the top of the site, switch back to EU. Okay. Loopbox Analytics 2026. There's so this just resets to there. So we need the 160. All right. Now we just plug everything in from the screenshot of the EU results and see. I want to see if this has changed since I opened those boxes. Like, am I still top 28%? Has my luck turned out to be better or worse? Those kind of things. Yeah, like these numbers will be flexible and changing, I'm sure. So there was 94. Nope, still says top 28. Okay. But yeah, there you go. It's basically the difference. I guess I don't have to switch because it didn't save the information anyway, did it? There's stats thing? What's that? Oh, view my stats. Okay, gotcha. Love the index. Glad he's working on it. Glad he keeps adding stuff to it and all that. This is, very useful in combination. Don't just use the index. Use everything. Use Tanks GG. Use Tomato. The information is out there for a reason because it's useful. Right. So for the NA, just for the final focus of this part of it, we had all that. I mean, it just boggles my mind in a way that I'm sorry, I was wrong. I was focused on the 2, and there's an 8 in there. All right, my bad. I just say this is. Hey, Des, check it out, brother. I got some of your box RNG. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where he ended up, but I know his is usually like among the worst that I see. We have 122 there. So top 63%, better than 37%. Average luck, pretty typical results. Okay. Now changing these over to EU numbers. Whoop. Oh. That should be 108 instead, and you should be 94. I just want to see. So, because I'm still on the NA, right? Does it matter? Hmm. I mean, since it, top 28% again. But I guess what I'm wondering about, like, is it actually tracking, like, by server? Or is it just Lootbox, analytics, auto updating, a million runs? Gold is the current base currency and doesn't require conversion. Premium days are valued at a fixed rate of 70 gold per day. Credits converted at the fixed rate of 400 credits per gold. Are these are the like in-game conversion rates, aren't they? That what he's basing it on? I don't know. I don't convert. 1 gold equals 400 credits. Oh, okay. So yeah, that checks out. Premium days. If you were to buy them, I'm curious. I've never really looked. Let me just bring you guys back here too. So there we go. NA. It was okay. Not good. I might end up getting another little lump of boxes there. Let me see where we're at. This here. That's not what I want. You get all sorts of resources. No. I want to see. I guess this. It just doesn't tell me if I don't have boxes. You get, there it is. Okay, maximum before opening guaranteed 47. Okay, so I'd have to get 50 boxes anyway to guarantee getting the last tank. Huh. What are our options here? 28, 80, 25, 47 to the tank. How do we get 47 without, wasting? So 80, 75. You'd have to buy a 75 in order to cover, but two of these is 80. So for 20 bucks, you're getting an extra 25 boxes. Okay. Wow. There's a way to think about it. So this bundle is $40. Just ignore the 99 bullshit. 40 bucks. I hate the 99 bullshit. 40 bucks times two till you get the 50, so you get that guaranteed tank you're missing, right? So there's $80 you just spent to get 50 boxes. But you buy the 75 box pack, you've got 25 more boxes for $20 more. So it's essentially you're buying a 25 box pack for half the price on top of the two that you need. So I mean, yeah, I guess that would depend on your budget. You know, you know, you're obviously there's also going to be getting some boxes from in the game during the event. So I'm not going to buy it now, but I think for me personally, I would probably go ahead and do the deal where I get the extras because I want to see if I can bring the NA back in a way. Now I'm not going to buy any more on the EU. EU already has everything it needs. It got the gold, it got the tanks. You know, EU, we get the boxes that we get from playing the game, but NA, we're missing a tier 10. That's harsh. My tank collector is going, buy it, get it right now, or it's not going to happen. Because there's also, I don't know how much, theory or fact there is to it, but this theory of, oh, the tanks drop at a higher rate at the start of the event to encourage people to buy boxes. I mean, it's a business model. But yeah, so I wanted to look at these. So we got the little Striv toy here. So this is a 3-person crew. I'm not going to worry about these little bottom tier. Okay, we'll start from tier 5. Everybody, I wish I could say like, show me the new stuff. All right, so this, premium, right? Can do that at least. Get rid of the tech tree. Wasn't there a German one? Or was it lower tier? Was it Soviet then and a British? Yeah, Soviet, the T-15 and T-115. T-115. So we have this tier 5 medium. All right. Well, actually. Just, probably blind anyway, right? Oops. All right, we'll throw something on there. So it has a style. Unintentional blue winter style. Yes. All right. Crew. It's got a 5-person crew, so it's going to match up. Yeah, the A43, I think, is my best crew for this. All right. Just want to see, what it looks like with the crew so that we can see this, just the characteristics here. About vehicle characteristics. This is with some was it bouncy equipment and a really good crew. So speed's okay, 53. Nothing to write home about. Maneuverable enough, 40 degree in the hull, 42 for the turret. Uh, it just, it is blind, 384 view range. Concealment, we'll try it out at some point. But yeah, so this is that one. Then we've got the British Cromwell A I wanted to have a peek at. Yep, all boxy Cromwell. Looks like a Cromwell. Sure. All right. Just gotta jump around and look at the other ones. I want to look at the styles for these tanks. APC. No, Panzer. Right? There. I'm just blind. Yeah. Okay. Boop. Captain Tito style with the glowing, moving owl eyes. Okay. Oh, the owl up here moves too. Interesting. At the wings. Okay. I like that. I really do. Still the Captain Tito style, but I think that's a good one. I think it's well styled. Nice little highlights over to, arguably a dark style. You get the little, but it's a nice way to make the owl pop, I think. You ever see owls in the wild, like, they don't pop. Kind of the thing, right? What else do we have? Style. Should have kept this tab over here. There we go. Well, it doesn't list the styles, did it? It was just the vehicles, the gold, the credit. Interesting. So his loot box thing does not calculate any reward for getting styles. It's fair. It's cosmetic. It doesn't matter in the long run. But easy, Rheinmetall, CS, the car feature we've seen. So CS, Rheinmetall, and BZ. All right. Tier 10s. Like medium and heavy. We have Germany for the China and Poland. All right. You. Up first. My flip wagon, which is auto returning a bunch of stuff, which most of the Panzer name things I kind of went with like a cat theme to the look I did on them. So I guess I get all that back. Like this is literally, I put all that on there to do that. Let's get it all off. Oh, did it? That was for everything. All right, cool. I do it this way because I'm a little bit paranoid. In the old system, there was sometimes issues with you removing stuff, or I should say, if you didn't remove stuff from the tank and you applied the 3D style, if you were to like click these tabs, you would find you're still using the 2D stuff underneath your 3D, or camouflage and the eye and the emblems and things are under a 2D style even. So I've always been a little paranoid about that. Okay. I like it. BZ. We have the shredder style on. This is a tough sell for me. I like this style. You know, get the face on the top when you look down on it. Little neon barrels. Like, I know it's over the top. It's Turtles. It's supposed to be. You know? Like, this feels like the plastic toys of my childhood. Oh, wait. I forgot to apply the thing. We didn't see the style. I know. I just was so happy with the one it already has. All right, so here's your Coast Guard. I mean, if you want like a more historical look to the tank, sure. But I mean, even compared to, like, say, the flip wagon that we just looked at, I don't think this. I mean, the details are nice, but I just feel like this one's a bit of a miss. Like, it's just, I don't know. Something about it, it just isn't enough somehow. I feel like they tried to go overly safe. Like, if you compare with some of the other, like, kind of historical, we threw camouflage netting and stuff on the tank styles. Yeah, that's not it. That was very muted. I mean, this is kind of over the top with how much of this, netting and stuff is on here. Oh, yeah, stand corrected. That is way over the top. But, I'd rather it look more in this direction than the way it looks. Just me. And our CS. So again, tank that has a style, getting a style. All right. The style we have now does not change or anything. Just making sure because it's got the. I think that's why I can come down here and do it. No. You'll be able to adjust the style once you receive a progressive decal for this vehicle. Oh, I need to play. That's fine. Next. Okay. So this is our Bliskowicka. Wait, isn't that the name of the. Wait a minute. I don't have this tank destroyer, but I mean, I don't know. Check out Polish, what the word means, but why did you name your style the exact same? Like, to me, having that word as the style name would make me think that it does not go to the CS63. You know what I mean? Like, I would open that up and be like, oh, let's go to my Bliskowiska if I had one, and be like, oh my God, where's my style? Yeah. But yeah. All right, let's get on with the other stuff. All right. Chair cat on the way. Oh, I gotta get the level up. I forgot. You're good. Yes. Okay. So I gotta talk to him, right? Yeah. There we go. I love the silent treatment that we get from Benedict here. I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be little cutscene rewards later on, but it's a little bit odd. And we got our floating lanterns. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Which is sort of silly me spending my resources already. I didn't do the village. Let's go do the village. All right. Tree up. So yeah. NA, definitely not as lucky with the boxes. I'm going to keep going. We'll play the game. We'll get the free boxes from completing and doing whatever we do. And we'll see if we get that last tank without buying more boxes, but not going to hold out a lot of hope for that. The other side of that would be, maybe I get lucky, win box, whatever. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. There's my cat. Okay. This was thinking, like, because then it's like, oh, there's more missions, more things to spend the resources on. But we're gonna finish up the village. That's gonna be project number one. I'm pretty sure we've got the resources we need to at least do this. If we're not, I'm gonna be kind of upset because kind of ridiculous to have 160 boxes and not get at least enough resources to get your village fully upgraded, right? It's only for people who buy 200 and up. I don't know. I'm just joking. Basically, this was the lesson I learned from last year's boxes. I forget, 240. I'll look at the video, whatever. I bought a big lump of boxes for the EU. And then after opening them and realizing I probably could have gotten away with 160 like I've done this year, that was whoops. So, yep, we got our lighthouse. Dun 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 dun. Installation. So again, kind of same. Before I started recording, I came in, I collected the resources, I threw up the little freebie decorations that they give you to start off with. I will fully decorate out according to my theme for this year, and that'll be, we'll have that up. I'll try to finish that before I start streaming. But this, like I said, hopefully it's going to give you, like I said, around 160. So I don't know what the options are in the packages, but I think this is a right number to maximize your holiday ops boxes. I think 240, whatever, it's too much. Now, having seen what happened with 160 here on the NA, it's sort of making me think that 200 might be the upper end of the sweet spot, because I keep looking back to skills tracker. Did we get there? Yeah, level 10. It just takes a minute and I have to be somewhere where it can tell me. Style things. Yay. You have fragments and stuff. Because I will decorate later. Go to the shop. What is that? Oh. Yeah. Terminal, we have 5 tokens again. I'm going to save tokens until the end of the event. Missions and things with... Where do I... How to receive... Oh, yeah. That's right. Purchase. What? That's... Don't join you in battle, but bring a touch of personality to your garage and provide useful economic bonuses. The German Shepherd grants 10% credits earned in each battle up to 10 times per day. So it's an additional credit bonus. Okay. Collect 14 mystery seals for a 50% discount on your purchase. Or 28 mastery seals to get the pet completely free. What? Mastery seals. What? Are you talking about getting masteries for... Everybody's going to be spamming oh god. I think I see where that's going to go. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it because it's probably going to encourage people to do a silly thing in order to get masteries. Everybody will take turn doing it, right? I don't know. All right. So, gold got boosted, credits got boosted, premium time, unfortunately, got boosted way more. We got 25% more premium time here on the NA than we did on the EU. And out of the two, the EU could use it more. The EU is good for 3-4 years. NA. I'm trying to find where it last added a premium day so I can find the date, because 2,972 days of premium time is an amount. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Days of WoT. Oh, wait. Days of WoT was added there. There we go. There we go. Right now, okay. There are more days after that. But just as a reference, right now, this one here, we're not even sure if that's the last one. January 23rd of 2034. January 23rd, 2034. I might run out of premium days in World of Tanks. Noted down. But anyway, hopefully everybody's having a good time. Hopefully everybody, this I feel is a much better one, actually. This I feel I'm right in there. I'm 63%. I sucked on the NA. This is actually the first time I can think of that, yeah, my box RNG has let me down big time. I've had insane luck, and I guess it had to run out sometime, and there it is. I accept it. You know, I got a lot of gold, got some credits, got some vehicles, still got a lot of good stuff. Not upset about it. I'm just saying that's kind of like the first time I've gotten to sort of see the flip side of the coin personally. This is why, like, when I did the other videos last year, when I did the EU video earlier, and I was like, oh my God, style, tank, style, boom, boom. I was like, oh, my RNG is good, like always. Nope, NA proves not so much. That's why I wanted to do this one. I wanted to make sure this year I'm doing the same amount, server to server. Like I said, NA, because we didn't get the tank, I might get some more. But if I do that, it's going to be on stream. The videos are going to be 160 EU versus 160 NA. There you go. My EU banked my NA. Never happened before. All the previous years, equal-ish. You know, I always thought, you know, somehow my IP address or something must be how they identify me. I don't know. I've never understood like how, you know, Wargaming would assign or track your RNG, for example. Like, if you make another account, do you get better RNG? Weird thoughts. I know. All those tinfoil hat people get you, make you think about stuff that you shouldn't. Anyway, boxes were good. Like I said, get what you can. Don't worry about it if you can't get boxes. Hopefully, you know, go around, watch the stream, support the Twitch streamers. Get out there. We're all doing it. It's gonna be like me, Major Skills, God Pack. Trying to think of people that are smaller. You know the big boys, right? Docky, Skill, Dez. You know the CRs. Obviously, are probably gonna be doing giveaways. Check out some of the smaller channels. Some of us do them too. You know, just check it out. Give it a shot. You might like it. You know, just an idea. I know we don't get exclusive drops like the big boys do, but just putting some word out there for the little man. That's just my thought. Anyway, have a good one. I will see you all later. Thanks for hanging out with me while I opened up all my boxes, or at least the official boxes. There might be some more in the NA later, like I said. Have a good one. Bye-bye.